6 to 9, you're about to have a really good time, and it's sure to make you smile. On the bus, in the car, on the AirPods without wires. Rank it up on the worksite, it's the Bad and Liam podcast. Bad and Liam podcast.
G'day there, podcaster, and welcome to episode 411. Put that back in your A. Pretty funny title for the podcast, something that Ben said. You'll hear it at some point. Bit of an interesting episode today, because the last hour of the show was Ben, Liam, and Joel. Not like Kate, Tim, and Joel. It's with Joel Corry, the DJ producer who's doing the Red Room exclusive event in Adelaide tonight. So the last bit is like a lot of like Joel Corry chat.
Yep.
So yeah, look out for that.
Yeah, we did some Would You Rathers.
Yeah, well,
that wasn't our finest
hour. To be
hour.
fair, like it's like I was thinking, do I even put that in the podcast because it was pretty scrappy.
Oh yeah,
I think he kind of
don't hear that and go, oh, Ben and Liam were loving that. We more did that because we were like, we have to do something with this guy to kill an hour.
Yeah, they were like, hey, Joel Corry, like it's like an hour, and then like after like 40 minutes, we're like, what are we gonna do with this guy? So we did Would You Rathers, which is kind of, it's a bit lame.
Enjoy.
Seems like there's a hell of a lot happening in the world at the moment. You got the tension in Russia and Ukraine. You got this new mosquito thing. Petrol prices going through the roof. That doesn't seem to bother producer Belle. Her head's really buried in the sand on one particular thing. It's Kylie Jenner from the Kardashians and her baby name. It's all you were talking about this morning, and I was like, what is this?
Look, I am a low-key fan of Kylie Jenner. I do follow her on everything, and I've never watched Keeping Up with the Kardashians, but there's something about Kylie. I can't stop following her.
She's the youngest.
Yes. So she's...
I thought Kendall was the youngest.
No. Go Kylie, then Kendall, then all the others on top.
Really?
So Kylie's the youngest. Now,
Google Kylie Jenner.
As if you don't know what... Oh, my God.
I must admit, if she walked past me, I wouldn't.
Yes,
I would
you
know.
would.
I would know Kendall, but I don't know.
Yeah, I know Kendall.
Okay, all right. Well, yeah, so Kylie is Kendall's younger sister.
They look the same.
They do and they don't. Anyway, so there's this story that's kind of been brewing for a little bit now. So you've got Kylie Jenner, huge name. But then you've got Tammy Hembrow, who is a Australian Instagram influencer. Now, the tension that has formed between them is over their baby names. So Kylie has just given birth about a month ago to her second child. She called him Wolf.
Wolf, yeah, I remember seeing that story.
Yeah. Tammy, however, over here in Australia, big influencer, has a 6-year-old boy called Wolf. Now, years ago, Tammy and the Kardashians were linked. They were kind of friends. She was on the show a little bit. And then she had Wolf. And now everybody is saying that Kylie has copied Tammy's baby name.
And then aren't other people saying it's laughable, like as if she'd be thinking of this woman in Australia?
It's 6 years apart.
Yeah.
Like, Tammy's Wolf is now 6 years old, and Kylie's just had her son and called it Wolf. Wolf is not a super-duper rare name. Like,
well, I mean, we had a producer called Wolf, so that's probably why we think that. But apart from that, it's pretty rare.
I know a few Wolves.
How many wolves do you know besides the one that we all know?
I know one from when I was living in Melbourne. And
What's his last name? What's that wolf's last name?
Yeah,
you're pulling that out your age.
See, but then I know one of my friends had a baby daughter and she was named Wolfia. So Wolf and then the J-E.
Well, that just ain't Wolf, is it?
Not Wolf.
Anyway, so then you've got this drama, and then the drama has now escalated in the kind of last 24 hours because Tammy started posting Instagram photos of her with her son Wolf going, my Wolf, and Wolf's mum. And then,
Tammy,
the kicker is...
That bee.
Somebody commented on that and said, I just know you're naming your baby Bentley because she's pregnant at the moment. Now, Bentley is the car model that Kylie drives.
Oh, God.
And that she's all about her Bentleys. And then Tammy replied and said, actually, I'm liking the name Stormy at the moment.
Look at everybody! Scandalous!
That's the most I've ever screamed into the microphone.
Anyway, so that's the drama.
It is a thing, though. It is a thing,
isn't it?
Of people taking other people's baby names.
I think, is that a thing that I'm assuming your parents are the same, like mums are normally like, you never ever tell anyone about your baby names.
Yeah.
You keep them to yourself because people steal them.
Even my partner Sam, she's got a list of baby names.
She's like,
Yeah.
Don't tell anyone.
Under lock and key. Bill, I'm sure you've got a list of
I
baby
got a
names.
list on my phone.
Well, yeah, everyone's keeping it.
What's your top name?
No, I
For
don't-
which gender?
no, don't reveal it. Otherwise, we'll
Nah,
steal it.
you know what? No,
Otherwise,
'cause
we'll-
my stance on this is like, there's no copyright on names. Like, you can't.
What's your first? What's the boy?
Hang on. Names. Boys. Oliver.
Oliver.
I'll be
Yes.
using that.
I like that name. What about
Okay.
girls?
Top girl is Connie.
I'll have that one.
No.
young Connie and Oliver. No, I actually really like that. I've never even thought those names. They're great.
What about Conover?
Hey, did they steal your baby name? Like, is there someone who you work with, or maybe it's a friend, God forbid, like a sibling? Did they know about your baby name and they stole it and used it before you could?
13 24 10. That is the number. Give us a buzz.
Oh, Ashley, it happened to you, did it?
Hi, Ben and Liam. It sure did.
Oh,
My mum stole my baby name for my future daughter for her dog.
Your mum stole the baby name. No.
What was the
Yeah.
name?
The name's Millie.
Far more fitting to a beautiful young girl than a dog.
Yeah.
So
She
you
stole
obviously confided in your mum. You said, this is what I'm going to call my daughter one day. And then your mum got a dog. And then did she tell you that she's going to steal it, or did she surprise you with it?
Well, it went the other way around. She was brainstorming names for her dog, and I said, I like the name Millie for my future daughter. And she said, well, I'm going to take that.
Oh.
Just point blank. She
Have
let
you,
know
and
there
have you
then.
have you had a child yet?
No, I
Okay,
haven't.
so it's more like a future, like you were just getting ready
Well,
for
that's
it.
it. I
Yeah.
mean, you know,
Yeah.
if you look at the dog's lifetime, I mean, not to be sad about it, but I mean, by the time you,
No, there's already tainted.
yeah, that's
Maybe
true.
you can call your daughter Rex. I don't know, Ashley. That'll get her.
Yeah, or Oscar. Reese joins us now. Did they steal your baby name?
Yeah, g'day, boys. So my wife's best friend, we told her that we liked the name Archie. And then 4 months later, they have their little boy and they named it Archie. So we went and had a little boy ourselves and named him Archer.
I really like the name Archer.
I think
I love the TV show.
I know
Archer.
Ben actually has thrown that name around for
Yeah.
his future son.
Potentially, I like the name Archer.
Yeah, because I was thinking about stealing it from him. Yeah, right. So, Reese, are they still friends?
They talk, but they're not best friends like they used
Was
to
it
be.
ever discussed though? Like, was it kind of like, oh, hey, you took that, or was it just kind of the elephant in the room?
It was the elephant in the room. I don't
Yeah.
think it's really been
Discussed.
sort of
Yeah.
discussed
Yeah.
properly.
Feels
It's
a bit
very
back.
awkward.
Yeah, it
Yeah.
feels a bit backstabby, doesn't it? I mean, unless you go, oh my god, ridiculous, like that's the name we were thinking as well.
And to be fair, Reese, I prefer the name Archer over Archie.
Yeah, and Archer
Personally.
later in life when you split off from these people,
Yeah.
you can shorten it to Archie,
If you
whatever.
want, yeah,
if
whatever.
you do what you want.
Travis joins us now. Did they steal your baby name?
Not quite. They actually stole my dog's name.
Your dog's name? What happened?
Okay.
Yeah, no, I called my dog Calais because I've got a VL Calais and my other dog Turbo and Diesel and all that kind of stuff. And yeah, my cousin went, oh, that's a really nice name, Calais. I like Calais as well, like the Commodore Calais.
Yeah.
I'm like, you're kidding, mate? And he goes, no. So yeah, he named the Calais after mine.
So hang
That's
on,
my dog.
did your cousin call their kid or their dog Calais as well?
No, they're kids.
So the kid's called Calais.
Yeah.
It's funnier for a dog, I think.
Yeah, I think
For a human to be called Commodore or something like that.
Yeah, not to rag on your cousin, but I reckon
Yeah.
Calais is a better dog name than a son name.
This is my daughter, XR6.
Hey, it's time to make up for missed holidays with whatif.com. Book the spa suite, jet skis, maybe even a safari. Plus, select hotels are fully refundable. Booking cancellation windows apply.
What if it's Aussie for travel? Check government advisories before booking and travelling.
It's 610. Hallelujah, it's 610.
Yep, the 610 quiz. You get the 5 questions right. You decide the next song that we play here at Nova.
Tanya from Greenwith joins us. Are you on your way to work, Tanya?
I am, yeah.
What do you do?
I'm a theatre nurse.
Oh, right. Where at?
Calvary Hospital?
Okay, very nice. The big fancy new one?
No, the other one.
Oh,
the one in
Two.
Northern Lake.
I didn't know there was 2.
There's like 3, right?
Oh, really?
Yeah, it's Calvary's everywhere. Anyway, Tanya, let's kick into this quiz. The most bogan baby names for 2022 have been released, including Miracle, spelt with 2 C's, and Draxler. What would you call your baby in 2022?
CC?
Did you say CC, like the packet of chips?
Yeah,
Oh, cool.
I don't
but
know
not
that.
that long now.
Yeah.
I don't mind that at all.
Yeah.
and it's also kind of bogan, so well done, double points with that. There are now 4 cases of Japanese encephalitis. Oh, I can't even say that word. Detected in SA. Which insect is carrying this virus?
Mosquitoes.
The one. I just call it the mosquito virus. Happy birthday to Olivia Wilde, who's turning 38 today. Which ex-One Direction member is she dating?
Liam? There are One Direction person called...
No, there is one called Liam, yeah, but it's not Liam.
Don't think about it too hard. Just think of like the easiest possible one.
You know what, though? Olivia, she's crazy old compared to him then. Isn't that... Because she's 38.
Oh, it's not like huge age gap.
Oh, it'd be like early... He would be in his early 20s, I'm pretty sure. At least 25.
Early 20s? Are you kidding me?
25? How old's Harry
25?
Styles? Is he 20? I'd say 25.
You reckon he's my age?
22? 28. 28, okay, he's 28.
Yeah,
Okay.
well, I mean, we've given it away. Mitch, we've just been talking about the guy.
Mitch just said who it was.
You said who it was, but if you can use your mind, your powers, who do you think Olivia Wilde's dating from One Direction?
I've got a good answer though. I reckon it might be Harry Styles.
Oh,
Yeah.
I reckon.
Yeah, I reckon.
No, you're pretty on there.
Well done.
Okay, a study has revealed that millennials are apparently more interested in their social media than their finances. Who is the face of the business My Budget?
Good question. I'm going to say not me.
No, not you, Mitch.
No idea.
No idea?
No, sorry. We'll have to move on to Julia. Do you know who the face of My Budget is? It's not like a celebrity. This person's just famous for being from My Budget.
I'd say they're a celebrity.
They're like they're an Adelaide celebrity.
I don't know.
You never seen the
I don't know.
ads? There's so many of
I mean,
those
you'd
ads.
be kicking yourself when we say it.
Yeah.
Yeah, that like blonde chick.
Yeah, that's the one. That's her.
You're getting
Yeah.
close.
Remember her
What's her name?
Hi, it's from My Budget.
Yeah, it's
Sorry, Julia.
Honey or
Oh,
what'd you say?
what'd you say there?
Tammy?
Yeah.
Yeah.
I thought you said honey, but no, yeah, it is
No, it's
Tammy.
Tammy from My Budget.
Yeah.
Correct. Okay, last one. If you get this right, you get to pick the next song we play. Joel Corry is performing at Nova's Red Room tonight. Can you please finish these lyrics?
Cause I'm frozen in motion and my head tells me to stop.
But my heart goes bum bum bum.
Are you free tonight, Julia?
I'm actually already going.
You're already going. Okay.
Well, did you want to give
Sorry,
your
I
tickets
was
to Rick in Warradale then?
Yeah.
All right. Hey, Rick in Warradale, do you want to come along to the Red Room tonight?
Oh, that'd be great.
Oh,
yeah,
well done.
you're coming along just out of the kindness of Julia's heart. Also, now you get to pick the next song we play. Julia, I was thinking this morning, how about a bit of Gwen Stefani?
Now, Gwen would be great, but what about a bit of Newton Faulkner?
Now, Ben's song didn't get up yesterday, so it's probably only fair, Julia. I don't want to lead you in any way in particular, but it's like totally up to you.
Are you looking for like a breezy, light and easy Thursday?
Yeah, do you know what? I'm ready at work, so let's maybe go for a bit of Gwen Stefani. I need to wake up.
I thought you were going to pick mine.
Oh,
but you've
I
gone
must
for
admit,
Gwen.
Yeah, we've had itchy hands for Newton over the last couple of
We
days.
have, haven't we?
In fact, Ben was hovering over the button. But hey, maybe tomorrow. This is Gwen Stefani with Cool, as picked by Julia.
Leopod Mencast. Wait, I said that wrong. Ben and Liam Podcast.
Calling all basketball fans. Switch on your binge this weekend and you'll find the newest series, Winning Time, showcasing the professional and personal lives of the 1980s Los Angeles Lakers.
The show's stomping with gifted urban magic.
Do not use that nickname in this house.
Starring alongside John C. Reilly and Jason Segel, we're now joined by two of the stars, Jason Clarke and Quincy Isaiah.
Jason Quincy, thank you so much for joining us this morning.
Good morning, Adelaide.
Oh my God, this show is exciting. I think for basketball fans, for people who like sport, and just people who like entertainment in general, Jason, so the research for this role involved getting immersed in the culture of the LA Lakers, including watching them courtside. Was this one of the most fun projects you've ever been involved in?
Yeah, it was, man. I've always been a big John C. Reilly fan and Adam McKay, and then when you live in LA, you understand what the Lakers are for the city, and then what they are. I mean, with LeBron, and we went courtside the other night, and it's just, it's phenomenal. You're right there, and there's Mike Tyson, there's rappers, there was Ice Cube there. It was just, and then you're watching, big LeBron just throw it down.
Yeah.
But it's. I mean, particularly basketball. It's unlike other sports. It's just as big, but it also, it's fashion and music, and it really has a big influence all around the world.
Oh yeah, and I mean,
and I loved hearing Quince and the guys and all these, these boys that have grown up with it and lived it. Just, as a little Australian guy, it's a different world, different way of being and talking
absolutely.
and hanging, and it was a lot of fun.
Ben and I got to be courtside for the Adelaide 36ers once, and that was pretty cool. The Pyramid 36ers. I mean, I could only imagine the NBA.
Hey, Quincy, the series all kicks off with the signing of Magic during the 79 NBA draft. You play the great man. Is it true, though, that you wanted to be cast as Shaq?
Yeah, that was my hero growing up. I wanted to play the Diesel, the Big Aristotle, Superman.
Big Aristotle.
Right? He got all the nicknames. Yeah. And, I was a bigger kid, so I just wanted to, he was my hero.
Yeah.
Like, to be able to be that big and that powerful and that dominant. But, I mean, being able to play Magic it might be a little bit better,
Yeah, it's pretty crazy.
Just knowing what he did for the NBA and where it got to today and where he is today is it's an incredible role.
And Jason, you played Jerry West, so for people who don't know basketball,
I wanted to play Karl Malone, the mailman. He was always my guy back in the day. Always delivering. Yeah, you John Stockton.
I got you.
I'm Karl Malone. I'll post it up, mate. I'll post it up.
So Jerry's silhouette is like literally the NBA logo. So that's how iconic he is. Was it daunting playing a figure who people like know so intimately?
It is, because everybody, I remember my agent said, they want to talk to you about, this. Was just like, it was like, who? Jerry West, the logo, And, you do. You get it everywhere. People call it out now. People, we went to the Rolling Stones and, they probably call it logo. And, Jerry, he's one of the great people of basketball. He's been there in the very early days when no one was watching it, before we start here. He's gone on from the Lakers to, then to Shaq and with Kobe and bringing and shepherding these players, then to the Golden State Warriors, and then to the Clippers. He's put together some of the great teams, and his love of the game, and his development of where it tormented him for a long time, because he also lost more than anyone in history, I think, to Bill Russell and the Celtics. And he's still the only guy that's won MVP in a losing finals team. He's the only player ever. And he regards that as, as an insult more than anything, or, as a cross to bear.
Yeah, wow. Quincy, like, obviously, the people you're playing, like, are real life people. Yep. They're still alive, most of them. Do you know if Magic Johnson has seen any of the show yet?
Yeah.
Has word got back to you guys?
No, I haven't heard anything. Have you heard anything?
I haven't, but I mean, surely you'd be like, please be good. Please like this. I'm sure they will. It's amazing, but it's kind of daunting, I suppose, when these people are still around and you're playing them. And it's got such an incredible cast. People are going to love this show. John C. Reilly is in the series, as we mentioned, from, Step Brothers and so many things. We love him here in Australia. Jason, is it true that John C. Reilly took you into a special room to show you his prized possessions?
Yeah, his clown room.
What do you mean his clown room?
It's a clown room, man.
It's the room.
It's not like Batman, snake clown. Remember saying Batman? What? Face your biggest fear, Batman. What, clowns? No. No, it's beautiful. It's John just relates to me. He's got a room full of beautiful clown portraits, and you go down. They come along with this show. It's like you wander down, and you go, oh, hang on, whoa. And then I gathered that not many people have heard about it, but not many people have seen it. So I can vouch for it.
Yeah.
It exists.
Quincy, did you get to see the clown room?
Not yet.
Oh,
I'm
okay.
excited now, though.
Yeah, well, hey.
We went to a game a couple days ago, and he told me to meet him at his house, but I couldn't make it to the house, so we just met at the game. But I think that was he was trying to show me.
That makes sense now. That's what he was trying to do.
He was trying to show me the clown room.
Hey, look, make sure you check it out. Winning Time, The Rise of the Lakers Dynasty is streaming now on Binge. New episodes drop every Monday. Jason and Quincy, thanks so much for joining us this morning.
Thank you, gentlemen.
Peace up, Pod Town.
I've just got my key here, Ben. Do you want to grab yours as well and we'll both turn them at the same time?
I've always got my key, Liam, on my necklace.
Yes.
All right, ready? 3, 2, 1.
Yeah, we've just opened the forbidden folder, okay? This is where all the ideas live. All the ideas that gets, poo-pooed and said, no, that's not appropriate for the radio.
Kind of like, how do you know a murderer?
Yeah. Yeah, or what's prison like, or have you joined the Mile High Club? All ones we've done in the last couple of weeks, and they've been pretty juicy. 13, 24, 10. What have you done in the nude? What have you done in the nude?
What have you done in the nude?
13, 24, 10, calling all nudists. If you get in touch, we'll send you along to the Red Room tonight. I mean, have you done a day's work in the nude? Have you driven to work in the nude?
With people working from home, maybe everyone's working in the nude.
I think, like anything at a nudist beach, not as exciting.
Yep.
Anything out of that region.
Even then, though, speaking to someone who has been nude on the beach, to me, is very foreign.
I wouldn't do it.
That you're willing to get all the bits out on the beach.
Yeah. Yeah, no, you got to keep the sand away from all the bits, for sure.
Imagine playing volleyball in the nude.
I'd love to speak to someone who's done that. I'd imagine it feels quite liberating. But look, nudists, if you have your phone on you, I don't know how you do
also,
that.
let me stress, you don't have to be a nudist though. Like just anybody doing anything in the nude, we will accept.
Yeah, absolutely. 13, 24, 10. Please call us this morning. What have you done in the nude? Got a text here from Debbie. She said, I went to Maslin's Beach when I was 20 and I burnt my nipples so bad that they couldn't touch anything for 2 weeks.
Oh, you don't think about that, do you?
Nipple burn? Nah, not at all. Adriana, this is your husband. What did he do in the nude?
Good morning. My husband and his teammates, after they won their big soccer game, decided as a victory to strip off, which their soccer oval was on a main road, and start playing their soccer game. And after the first injury, the game was over.
They all played soccer in the nude.
Naked?
Yes. And, someone kicked the wrong ball.
Oh, right, yeah, there you go.
And then it was out. They're like, no.
That's enough of that. Yeah.
Yeah.
There's too much, for me, like, there's too much flying around.
Surely you wouldn't want to be going into a slide tackle, would you? You know what I mean?
Yeah.
I don't know.
You know, sometimes when they're taking a penalty and the goalie's jumping up and down?
It'd put you off, wouldn't it?
It really would put you off.
You'd be kicking it over the crossbar for sure. Thanks for that, Adriana. Shelley, what have you done in the nude?
We had a date day, Ben and Liam, at home with my partner at the time. The kids had a custody weekend with their other parents.
Yeah.
And so we decided to have a day at home doing everything naked. So washing dishes, having breakfast. My husband mowed the lawn. We went for a swim. Everything we did for the day. Just walked around looking at each other normally, but we were naked all day.
Oh, that's fun.
Just getting used to your surroundings and your body.
How it's modest enough that you're doing it at home, but it's still a little bit like...
It's still a little out there. It's still, if you've got a neighbour with a 2-story house and they're watching your husband doing the lawns just naked, that's an image they're never going to get away from their head.
Thank you very much, Shelley. Patricia joins us now. Good morning, Patricia.
Good morning, Ben and Liam.
What did you do in the nude?
Every afternoon, I like to strip off when I get home from work and water my garden nude.
Why are you doing it in the nude?
Well, because it feels good. The breeze is nice.
Yeah, right.
Nice air and everything
Are
out.
we talking front and back? I'm talking about the garden, by the way.
Yeah, I'm talking my veggie patch out the front. So I do have to wait for the neighbours' kids to get home from school first so I don't scare them.
Yeah.
But,
you got to take good care of that veggie patch, don't you, Patricia?
Yeah, absolutely. You've got to water the tomatoes. Absolutely.
Good to see it's keeping groomed. Last one here, Jack. What have you done in the nude?
That's me. I like to shear sheep naked.
Oh, yeah.
No, you don't, Jack.
Yeah, mate.
Do you really?
Yeah.
Why?
I'll probably might do one today.
Yeah, right. So you just like the feel of the wool on your skin?
Oh, and you just got to be nice to the sheep.
Yeah,
too,
I just imagine the visual of, obviously I've seen people shear sheep. Imagine the sheep on its back and Jack's kind of squatting over it.
And your colleagues walk into the shed and go,
Blanc Blanc.
Ben, we are joined now by our producer, Belle.
What's trending?
Trending all over the internet.
Twitter. Instagram.
Welcome to Facebook.
Morning, guys. Well, we're all aware of the devastating floods on the East Coast at the moment, and we've had the news yesterday that Prime Minister Scott Morrison was visiting the flood-affected areas after he got out of his COVID ISO. The thing is, though, he banned the media from following him around, which has raised some concerns, and he has defended this and said that he wanted to allow residents to speak from the heart and not face media intrusion. But one resident, Kate Stroud, she shed a very different light when she joined the project last night to give her version of his visit.
We had decided to try and find him in our neighbourhood, and he snuck in the back door, and he did not come out to face the Lismore locals, and we were waiting there for over 2.5 hours. We are just so disappointed that he could not even face us.
I mean, it was a shocking response. It took them 7 days to get the military out there. I mean, most of the residents are the ones cleaning things up. And I can see why they did that. I mean, he would have got torn to shreds if he was walking out there. But then also, don't people want a leader to face the music and just...
Well, you remember 2 years ago now with the fires, and there was that photo of him, or the video of him kind of forcing that woman to shake his hand.
That was
and I think, that's where my head went. I went, maybe he's just trying to avoid that situation again.
But that's still, that at its core is wrong, because he's trying to avoid people being angry at him.
Well, now it seems he's avoiding it together.
Exactly right.
That's it. I mean, rather than just going out there and doing what you're originally intending to do and sort of speak to the people and see what their problems are.
And on a lighter note, we have our bogan baby names of 2022 so far.
Normally these lists kind of annoy me because I'm like, oh yeah, whatever. But some of these names, I've had a look at it and they are very funny.
I love these lists. The most popular names, the least popular, the most bogan. Well, we've got my personal top 5 here for you this morning.
Are these boys or girls or mix?
Both.
Yep.
Bit of both. We have Jewel, spelt J-W-U-U-L.
Like the vape.
Oh,
yeah.
I guess so.
Where did that come from, Dad? I don't know. It just came to me.
We have Draven.
Like Darren and Gavin blended up.
I thought like Drake and Stephen.
Yeah.
I don't know.
Well, all bad.
We have Legend.
Oh.
Like legend, but without a D.
Legend.
In fact, actually, sorry, they've moved the D from the end to the third letter, so legend.
You'll always be a legend.
We have
no matter what you do, mate.
Zakin.
Oh, that kid's never finding a little...
That's also a bit like vaping.
Yeah. That kid's never finding a mug with his name on it at the servo.
My personal favourite. No points for guessing where this one came from. Cardi.
Oh, they could sing a little Cardi B lullabies as she goes to bed. I want to gag. I want to talk.
And finally, you guys will love this. The trailer for the Obi Wan Kenobi has dropped. It'll be hitting Disney Plus on May 25th.
Liam and I are so excited for this. We watched the trailer this morning as it dropped. It only had like a few thousand views. This is like a
we got in there in the
trailer.
first 25,000. This is Ewan McGregor reprising his role of Obi-Wan Kenobi. It's set 10 years after Revenge of the Sith.
This is Obi in his prime.
He's watching over a young Luke Skywalker in Tatooine.
Yeah.
The Jedi were betrayed and killed after Order 66. They're in hiding. They're in exile.
Here's a little bit if you haven't heard it yet.
The Jedi code is like an itch. He cannot help it. Where is he?
I mean, we have to ask himself, will he duel his former Padawan?
Oh, you know he will.
I mean, they haven't met since their fate on Mustafar.
Literally, the last time they had that fight was on the lava lake.
Anakin couldn't win.
Okay.
Obi-Wan had the higher ground.
He had the higher ground, Belle.
You underestimate my power. Don't do it, Anakin. You are like a brother to me. Oh, what a beautiful scene.
Do it again.
No, don't do it again.
I hate you. You were supposed to destroy the Sith, not join them.
As you can tell, we're pretty excited.
Oh, you know, come round to our house. We can watch it in the Star Wars shed.
Liam and I genuinely have fake lightsaber battles like in the studio.
Oh, I'm aware.
Ben and Liam love you.
Hey,
Hey, what's up? This is Joel Corry, taking over the Ben and Liam show on Nova. Let's go.
Good morning, Adelaide. Nova's second ever Adelaide Red Room is going to be hosted tonight by Joel Corry. It's going to be huge. And our host for the next hour here at Nova is Joel Corry, who joins us now. Good morning, man. How you doing?
Good morning, guys. I'm good. I'm so happy to be here, and I'm buzzing for tonight.
Joel, we've twisted your arm here to do an hour of radio with us. Have you got much radio experience? Have you done an hour of radio before?
Do you know what? Yeah, I had my own radio show back in the UK for over 4 years. So yeah, don't worry, guys. I'm not as good as you guys, though.
I was going to say, don't show us up too much. You've got so much more of a cool factor. You are here right around Adelaide with your mates Ben and Liam.
And we're also joined by Joel Corry, who's performing in the biggest party at the Adelaide Fringe, Nova's Red Room tonight. We've still got a few more tickets to give away, so keep listening. And Joel is also co-hosting the show with us for the next hour. Joel, first of all, mate, welcome to Adelaide.
Thank you so much. It's great to be here, man.
You've played all over the world, some of the biggest nightclubs, the biggest festivals. Is this your first ever Fringe festival experience, though?
It is actually, yeah. And I just think it's going to be amazing as well. Like, obviously, we're kind of like getting out of the pandemic now. Everyone's up for a good time. We got a lot of making up to do. And yeah, I think it's going to actually go off later.
What can people expect from tonight's set?
Just like mad energy, man. I'm just going to bring all the bangers with me, get the crowd hyped, going to throw in a few twists along the way. Okay. And yeah, maybe some new music as well.
Oh, there it is.
And look, Joel, you kind of touched on it there a little bit, but it feels like the world's starting to return now to normal post kind of COVID. Tonight feels like Adelaide's chance to sing and dance and let their hair down after a crappy 2 years. Have you noticed the energy in the crowds at your recent shows back home? Like, are people starting to really get into them now?
Oh yeah, man. Like, honestly, my touring over the last few months has been absolutely incredible. I feel like everybody is appreciating being able to be back out again and back on dance floors. And you know, dance music is meant to be danced to and experienced together, and having those moments back again has just been amazing. Also, I released a lot of records during lockdown, and I never actually got to see them come to life on a dance floor. So to see that now happening is great.
Yeah, well, look, we're getting some calls through now of people who are keen to come. Matt from Windsor Gardens, are you ready to let your hair down?
Yeah, absolutely, guys. Awesome. Thank you.
No worries, Matty.
We've got Joel Corry here as well. I mean, are you going to be pretty wild? Are you going to be large and in charge? Are you going to be in the front of the crowd, like really getting things going?
Oh, he'll know I'm there.
All right. Matt will let you know you're there. Harry, you would like to come to the Red Room tonight?
Yeah, that'd be awesome.
Mate, you're coming along. Who are you bringing?
Probably bring my girlfriend.
All right, well, we'll see you guys there, Harry. Look, people can keep calling through as well. 13 24 10 is the number. If you would like to come to the Red Room tonight, Joel Corry is joining us over the next hour on Nova. Your years just keep topping the previous one as well, Joel. I mean, Head and Heart and Sorry, Brit Award nominations. What's next? I mean, what can we expect from 2022 for you?
Well, listen, man, I've been working hard in the studio. I've got a new banger coming for you very soon, actually, so you guys can get excited about that. I'm really excited for you guys to hear it as well.
So you say soon. Does that mean we're gonna hear it tonight, even though we won't be able to sort of like stream it?
I'm gonna slide it in. I am, and it's gonna be one of the first times I ever played it, so I'm really excited about that moment as well. So,
look, Joel, as well, we promised you a tour of Adelaide when you arrived. We're gonna be doing that this afternoon. Are you excited?
Yeah, of course. What you guys got planned?
Well,
I remember last time. Do you remember we told you about some of the things?
Balls or something?
Yeah, and you didn't believe us. You were like, "I think you're having me on."
Yeah. And I think, well, maybe it was the bunyip that really confused you. But no, it's all legit stuff. So I don't think it's giving it away that we'll say today we will be going to the Malls Balls, which is pretty exciting. We'll take you to a giant pigeon, which is kind of a new thing here, and some pigs that live in the mall as well. So.
All right, yeah, sounds like an adventure.
Once again, all real things.
They're all real.
Pigeons.
Yeah. Like, we've not like set these things up to just be like, oh, we bloody got him. No. Like this is we're showing you all our beautiful city has to offer.
Hey, Adelaide, stick with us this morning. We have got Joel Corry joining us for the full hour on Nova 919.
We are also joined by the wonderful Joel Corry, who is in town for the Red Room tonight. And you're pumped, Joel. You're jacked. You're amped. You're ready to go.
Oh, I'm so ready for this. Bring it on. It is going to be a night to remember, man.
We're getting new music as well as the hits. So it's going to be a night to remember. I know a lot of people are going to be taking work off tomorrow as well. Kirsty, you would like to come to the show?
I would love to come to the show.
Are you going to have such a big one, though, that you take the next day off work?
I already have Fridays off, so it's perfect.
Oh, there you go.
Love that. Well, I thought I was going to have to call your boss then.
Yeah. You'll have to go hog wild, Kirsty. Well, we're thinking this morning, because Joel Corry is obviously known for his hit Head and Heart, we'd get him to use his Head and Heart to do a little round of Would You Rather this morning. Would you like to kick it off, Ben?
Yeah, all right, I'll go first. Joel Corry, would you rather be the Bachelor or a contestant on The Bachelorette?
Ooh.
Yeah.
I'll be the Bachelor.
Really?
Yeah.
I mean, why not?
Oh, yeah, why not?
Is that hard to believe? Like, would you rather have a head the size of a tennis ball or the size of a watermelon?
Ooh. Well, I don't think my head should get any bigger, so maybe tennis ball.
That's weird, though.
All right. Now, have we got these checked from the boss, some of these Would You Rathers? Can I ask that one, Liam? Are you sure?
Go for it.
Okay, so would you rather have an orgasm every time you hear the song All Star by Smash Mouth, or have that song start playing every time you have an orgasm?
Oh, my God. Option B.
I would love if you said, option B is already what I do. You have it on like a Bose speaker.
All right, next, would you rather, with Joel Corry, would you rather win $50,000 or have your best mate win $500,000?
Oh, that is a good... No, I'll let my mate win $500,000.
Well, surely
my mate could do with that.
Yeah,
and I'll just ask him for a tenner.
That's what I was going to say. Surely if you give them the money, then they give you a little bit on the side as well.
Yeah, okay. Tactical.
Joel Corry, would you rather save a stranger's life or have a fully functioning lightsaber? Think about it. I know. Like you want to go with your heart, but think with your head for a second.
Yeah.
So what is the second one again? A fully functioning
lightsaber.
What, like Star Wars?
Yeah.
Or save someone's life.
Yeah.
Obviously the lights. What was it? Yeah, I don't know.
Correct. You are on Nova with your mates Ben and Liam, also joined by Joel Corry, who's guest hosting the hour here on Nova 919 with us. Stick around as well. More to come after this. Nova 919 with your mates Ben and Liam, also guest hosting with Joel Corry, who's performing tonight at the biggest party in the Adelaide Fringe, Nova's Red Room, with the great man himself.
Yes, Joel, is there like a rider that you have for gigs? Like obviously some artists, they like to sort of have some things for them backstage.
I keep it pretty simple. I've just got my bottle of vodka, some Coke Zeros, and that's enough for me, man. I like to have good vibes backstage. Just me and my team.
Would
listen
you
to some beats?
Like us to give you? I'm just trying to think of like Adelaide things. Would you want some fruit chocks?
Yeah, that sounds good. Let's do that.
Fruit chocks,
I'll tell you what. I'm going to leave you guys in charge of my rider tonight.
Okay.
So do your best.
Yeah.
And I'll look forward to what's
Okay.
going to be. It's going to be a surprise. So I look forward to seeing what you pick out.
We can save money on the Grey Goose, and we can get some of the things like frog cakes. It's a thing here.
Frog cakes,
yeah,
right?
it's like just a cake shaped as a frog. Pie floater, which is
not an actual frog.
No.
Okay.
No.
Yeah,
that's in
France. I wasn't sure about that.
We'll get some Farmers Union.
Iced coffee, actually, that's probably not good for your guts before you get up there and jump around on stage. Some iced coffee, and then you've also got pie floater, which is like mushy peas with a pie floating on the top of it, which is kind of
okay.
Gross,
not my normal rider, but I'll give it a go.
And that's the end of the podcast that featured Joel Corry. Also, sometimes you know how we do like breakaway pods for interviews. Well, we didn't have a lot today, so I also just chucked in Jason Clarke and Quincy Isaiah. But I thought if there was an extra podcast called Quincy Isaiah, you wouldn't click on that because you don't know who that is.
No.
And Jason Clarke's one of those guys, like, look him up, like, Google him. You'd know his face.
Yeah. He's in Zero Dark 30.
He's in Rise of the Planet of the Apes.
Yep.
Dawn of the Planet of the Apes. One of the Apes.
He's in Pet Sematary.
Yes. Yeah, he's in lots of stuff. He's in a real weird one on a boat with Matthew McConaughey.
Titanic.
Neither of those were... No, they weren't in that one. That's a different boat movie.
Well, I guess we'll leave it on that then, won't we?
I think it's called Serenity.
Okay.
No need to watch that one. That wasn't his best.
What about Poseidon where the boat tips upside down? Is that Poseidon?
Mate, stop saying boat movies that Jason Clarke isn't in.
Jaws. See you, podcaster.
Ben and Liam is a Nova podcast. For more great comedy shows like this, head to novapodcasts.com.au.